If you're shopping for a business phone system and RingCentral keeps showing up in the results, look, it is powerful. It has a ton of amazing features and it's a big brand name. But when you click on the pricing page and you take a look at what they offer, you see that it is a lot more complicated and expensive than what you might need. Today, I'm putting Grasshopper and RingCentral head to head. And by the end of this video, you're gonna have a very clear sense of which one is the right fit for your needs. Now, when you watch most comparison videos like this, they're not going to tell you something that is really important. For a huge portion of small business owners, the more expensive tool might be the wrong one. Let's get into it. Now, before we get into the video, if you do happen to get started with either tool, it would mean the world to my team and our channel if you use those links down below in the description. Yes, they are affiliate links, but this video is not sponsored and I'm gonna share my pure, unfiltered opinion on both so that you could save time and make the right decision. Also, I do have an additional discount when you use the link for Grasshopper down below. Alright, so let's set the foundation because these two tools are genuinely different categories of software, though they offer the same service. Let's start with Grasshopper. It is a virtual phone system. It's designed to give you, whether you're a solo founder, small team, or a growing business, a professional business number that lives on your existing device. You do not need any extra hardware to have this additional number. You just pick a number, download the app, and you're live in minutes. It's built around the idea that small businesses need to sound professional without having to build a complete phone infrastructure with the costs associated with doing that. On the other hand, RingCentral is a unified communication platform. That's a fancy way of combining their phone service as well as video conferencing, team messaging, and contact center tools all in one system. It was originally built for mid-size and enterprise level companies, and now they have gone into the small and medium-sized business space. And this means if you are a mid-sized to enterprise level company, this is going to be your all-in-one communication hub across departments, locations, and countries. And now they are releasing a full suite of AI-powered tools to help you manage your day-to-day and communication across a lot of different domains. Now, one thing worth mentioning, if you are trying to compare both of these beyond their phone systems, Grasshopper is part of a parent company called Go2. And nearly everything I just mentioned that RingCentral has, they have as well. We're talking about webinars, meetings, a contact center. And the main place that they may be lacking is in their AI innovation. In this video, we're going to really focus in on the VoIP phone system of both companies. But if you are comparing more, both of these tools do offer a full suite of options. Now, let's talk about who these two tools are built for. Grasshopper is truly built for the solo founder, freelancer, or small business owner who needs a dedicated business line. Whether you have a team of 2 to 10 people, if you need a shared number without per user pricing eating you alive, this is a great solution. On the other hand, RingCentral is built for teams of 20 plus with complex routing, department level phone trees, and someone to manage the admin side. So if you are an organization with compliance requirements, global operations, or contact center needs, this is a great solution. Alright, let's go through some features that actually matter for running your day-to-day business communications. First, let's talk about phone numbers. Grasshopper is going to give you local, toll-free, or vanity numbers, and all plans include at least one number. You could add additional numbers for $9 per month per each number. RingCentral also does provide local and toll-free numbers, but your toll-free minute pool is capped. So when you hit that, you're gonna pay overages. When it comes to call handling, Grasshopper is gonna give you call forwarding, simultaneous ring, extensions, voicemail transcription, and a basic auto attendant. That means everything you need to run a professional phone operation without thinking about it benefit you're gonna get out of the gate. And if that is essentially what you're looking for, you could possibly even just stop the video, click the link down below, and sign up with Grasshopper today. On the other hand, RingCentral has all that, plus IVR menus, call queues, call monitoring, barge in, whisper coaching, and more, which if any of those features sounded interesting to you, definitely look into them. Next, let's talk about business texting. Both tools are gonna support SMS. Grasshopper keeps it simple, where RingCentral is gonna cap you again at 25 to 200 messages per user per month, depending on the plan you go with. As you can see, they're gonna nickel and dime you at every step they can. In my opinion, any of these phone companies, and they both happen to do it, that limit minutes or text are living in the past. Now, this is where phone numbers go to the next level. Let's talk about shared team numbers. Grasshopper added shared numbers recently, and that means the whole team can see and respond from one business line. RingCentral also has shared line functionality as well, but again, it's required at a higher tier plan to unlock the collaboration features. When you are using a phone like this for business, it's really important to have a desktop app. Thankfully, both of them have one, and there's no issue there. And any great tool in the modern age is gonna integrate well with your other tools. Grasshopper is a little bit too simple in my opinion because there are no native CRM integrations. So if you need Salesforce or HubSpot connected to your phone system, Grasshopper is not your tool. On the other hand, RingCentral has over 300 integrations, and this is genuinely one of their strongest points. So if you are a large team that lives inside a CRM, RingCentral probably already connects to it. Now let's talk about pricing. This is where the comparison gets very, very clear. With Grasshopper, their intro plan starts at $14 per month when you pay annually. This is gonna include one user and one number. Next up, they have their Solo Plus plan, and this is where most people are gonna fall when they get started with Grasshopper. This starts at $25 per month annually, and it gives you unlimited users, one number, and 3 extensions. I wish they didn't limit the extensions, but this is still a great starting point, especially because you get unlimited users. Next up, they have their small business plan that starts at $55 a month, and this includes unlimited users, 4 to 5 numbers, unlimited extensions, all for one flat price. And that means you could add 2 team members or 25 team members and the price stays exactly the same. Now, as someone who reviews a ton of VoIP phone businesses out there and their pricing and everything, this is a huge value unlock. Especially if you just need a basic phone system that's not the prettiest, but you need to make sure everyone on your team has access to it. This is amazing. Now, let's talk about RingCentral's pricing, but before we do that, I do just want to say, when you land on their website, there is so much going on, and it makes sense for the size of company they are, but on the other hand, this also shows you what you're about to get into. Just take a look at their products menu. It doesn't even fit on my laptop screen. They have AI business communication, AI customer experience, RingCentral AI, AI video collaboration, AI representative, AI receptionist, RingCentral AI, I think I said that already, AI omnichannel contact center. There's so much going on. And now taking a look at their pricing, let's try to break this down in the simplest way. For most people getting started, they look at the core plan. This starts at $20 per user per month when you pay annually, but this is limited at 25 texts per user with no CRM integration. Next, they have the advanced plan, and this is where most people are gonna fall. This starts at $25 per user per month, and this adds call recording, CRM integration, basic analytics to really get you started with your phone system. It is worth mentioning this is capped at 100 text messages per month per user, which if you're anything like me, I use text messages all the time. And that seems like a very low number. Now, before we take a look at their Ultra plan, let's take a look at their AI Receptionist, because this is a huge value add if you end up going with RingCentral, and even if you do not have enterprise level needs. So here they have 2 separate bundles that you could take a look at, and I would take a look at the one on the right, the AI Receptionist plus Ring X, which I think is a funny name because nobody wants to ring their X. So the basic plan here, where you start, is $30 a month plus $39. So you're looking at $69 per month for your plan. Now, this might just be for one user. I think if you want multiple users, you would just get the business phone plan that you want and then tack on an extra $59 a month to get the 100 extra minutes included with the AI receptionist. It's a little bit hard for me to tell from this pricing page of how this actually works. Anyway, going back to the business phone page and we take a look at Ultra, this is gonna be at $35 per user per month, and this is gonna give you unlimited text, thank God, advanced analytics, and larger video meetings. And just remember, for all these plans, you do need to pay extra for every additional user. So quickly, let's run a scenario if you have a team of 5 using both of these tools. When it comes to Grasshopper Solo Plus plan, you're gonna pay $25 a month in total, and all 5 team members can access that number. You won't get an AI receptionist, but you will have your entire team in at less than $25 a month. When it comes to RingCentral, you probably sign up for the core plan at the minimum, which is gonna be $100 a month, and that is before compliance fees, before add-ons, before the AI receptionist. And most likely, you'd probably sign up for advanced and add the AI receptionist, which is gonna take your total up to $125 for the advanced plan, plus $59 for the AI receptionist. So my final take is, for most small business owners, RingCentral is just overkill. Yes, they may have great brand equity in the market, but the reality is that's because they charge enterprise level pricing to top Fortune 500 companies. On the other hand, Grasshopper does a lot of what you actually need if you just need a basic phone system. The UI isn't that beautiful, but it will get the job done. Now, here's how to think about this simply. Go with Grasshopper if you're a solo founder or you run a small team and you want a simple flat rate pricing model with no per user surprises. This is going to give you a professional business phone number without a complicated setup, and you're not going to always be concerned in the back of your mind about the budget and the cost of your phone system. On the other hand, go with RingCentral if you do have a team of 20 plus employees or hundreds of employees that needs numbers and systems for different departments, different teams, and everything in between. The beautiful part about RingCentral is that you could actually replace your entire communication stack, your phone, your video, and chat, as well as make sure it is all integrated with your CRM. And not to mention compliance or global communication requirements for the majority of larger businesses, this is the right tool for you. Don't forget about those links down below in the description to get started today. If you found this helpful, subscribe. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. And with that, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.